let's notice your upper spine, buddy.
Hmm.
Mm. I don't know if you've had injuries there. Oh, does your family, as they age, kind of go like that? You know, they kind of curve forward. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. My dad's starting to. I noticed. Yep.
Yeah. You don't want that, do you?
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. And that's one of the biggest things. I'm glad you said that, Zach, because it's not just his bone structure. Basically, as he's aging, he seems like he's really worried
Mhm.
about age or dying. How old is he? Do you mind?
Yeah, mid 60s.
Right. Still young, but for him, he feels a lot older to me. So,
Hmm.
and he's kind of wondering, he's like, shit, where the hell do I go? You know, where am I going? And then basically, Zach, you're bright, you're brilliant, you've always been a supporter of people, right? You support people. So basically, as he ages, he basically slides into you.
Hmm.
And this is where you turn into your dad. And then you go, how the hell did that happen?
Right.
So, can we separate the two, by the way?
I would love for that. Yeah.
And you're still supporting him in a better, more functional way for you and him. Because he again, he's young. He doesn't seem like he's got any severe diseases. He's okay.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So he can like recoup and really understand what life is about, um, and relive, which is really good, which helps you say connect. The other aspect for you, Zach, is that again, you're a supporter person. You're always a support person. You're not the person on stage.
Okay.
Does that make sense for you?
Does,
In
yeah.
business, in love, in whatever it is, you're the behind the scenes person putting everything together. But it's time for you to shine, dude.
Mhm.
Because in situations you let somebody else do the talking or whatever, and you go, shit, I could have done better than that. Why wasn't I there? So you miss your opportunities. That's a deeper level. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. I feel like, I mean, I got sober in my mid 20s. It's
Yep.
been about 9 years, and I'm here because yeah, like I'm eager to move forward into the next phase of my life.
Mhm.
Feels like I can build up, you know, um, I'm working my way up the consciousness ladder. I get there. I can put together some time where I feel joyful and at peace, but then like a fear response kicks in and my sleep pattern gets way out of whack, and my self-esteem just kind of crumbles. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out how to move through that and reach for whatever the next phase is in my life, like I said. So
Take a breath in. So what I was talking about is exactly what you're addressing, which is really nice. So we're parallel. So let's talk about, you said you're sober. I don't see you as an addictive personality. I see you as a coping personality. Okay. So back in your younger days, basically you supported so many people, you lost yourself. So basically you would drink to find who you are.
sure, yeah, I thought of alcohol as God, basically. Yeah,
That's one of my point.
yeah.
Alcohol basically is like, okay, it's literally like break time for you, your alcohol.
Hmm.
So again, I don't see you as an addictive personality. This is where AA and all that stuff, it wouldn't help, these type of patterns for you. Basically, you get so inundated, you get so overworked, especially around 18, 19, 20. There's so many people that are around you that just like they were like, I don't know, it's just oppressing you. Because you wanted to help so much, or so many people would latch onto you unknowingly. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Even like if you went to college or you went to high school, there'd be people like latching onto you unknowingly. You're
Hmm.
that kind of so get it? Does that make sense to you? If you walk into a room, you walk out drained.
Yep, absolutely.
So basically, unknowingly, they go, "Oh, energy, battery charger. Let me plug in." Like people are trying to find, charger. You'd be the charger for their soul.
Sure.
So, um, so you get so again overwhelmed by that, you turned into drinking to go, okay, because that was your solution. It's like, okay, I'm gonna leave them there. I'm gonna go here, be with myself or God.
Sure. Is there a way to make that work for me and the person trying to plug in where it's mutually beneficial?
Oh, totally. Yeah, that's what XI is about. Yep. So breathe in. You've got great leadership propensity. Because again, you observed internally the distortions of people. So you know how to fix yourself now that you've fixed yourself, which is good. So the next stage for you, again, is creating a solid identity of who Zach is. Okay.
Hmm.
This is where your father might actually push into you a bit more. And then he'll go, no, wait a second, I don't need to do that.
Hmm.
And he'll stand up and be stronger on his own. You'll go, gosh, I don't need to, again, the back issues and all that stuff. You don't need to have that. You'll be more, you'll have a solid identity. You know who you are. And then when you know who you are, this is where you will, like, people will approach you or whatever that you do, and they go, oh, okay. And you give them real solutions because you're sending out the vibes of, hey, I fixed myself. I didn't need all those other things. And then you literally help people.
Okay.
So absolutely. It's not one or the other for
Sure.
you. Sure.
Sure.
And you don't have to,
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
Were were there any are there any like promises or bonds that I've connections from previous relationships that are still tied to me that need to be cut? Or do you see anything there?
Well, well, you're sensing what I was working on. I'm
Mm,
deleting all the bonds, all the distortions, all that. Again,
okay.
including your father. So, so you'll feel really whole. You'll feel complete. This is where people from even like a decade ago go, shit, you know? It's like, hey, Zach, I haven't seen you in a decade. What's going on? It's because they were still sucking the life out of you,
Mm,
even like if you haven't seen him, for 10, 15, whatever years. So when that happens, I'm not saying don't connect with them, but it's like, oh, it'll confirm that they were still sucking the life out of you. And
sure.
you'll have a lot of energy. Um, and this will teach you how to be or reclaim who your identity is. And you'll shine, you'll be on stage. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's very
Thank you
easy.
so much. Yeah, I appreciate it.
You bet.